Matthew Stuckey here from Verity Baptist Church, Philippines, and I wanted to just make a quick video in regards to the 2024 missions trip that our church will be hosting. And I already made a video regarding this. Whenever I make videos, I forget to mention certain details or things I want to clarify a little bit better. So I want to do that in this video, and I'm going to kind of go quickly over a lot of the main things. And so as I mentioned before, the dates of the February missions trip in 2024 are February 19th, which is a Monday, through February 25th, which is a Sunday. Now, of course, February 19th is Philippines time on Monday. There's obviously a big time change, but it's Monday through Sunday, February 19th through 25th. Of course, you might end up arriving early, and if you arrive early on February 17th, 2 days before the official start date of the missions trip, we have all-day soul winning at Quezon Memorial Circle, where we do provide food for those that are in for soul winning. So if you're planning to come for that, please let me know. We want to try to plan ahead and be as organized as possible. And of course, the next day, February 18th, Sunday, we have a normal church service in Manila. If you're here early, that you can be there for part of that church service. And we have soul winning in the afternoons. But we want to be able to plan this ahead, so please let us know about this stuff. So what I would like you to do if you're planning to come to the missions trip is send me an email, send me a message on Facebook, and let me know if you're planning to come and how many people are with you, how many adults there are, and how many kids. That would be very helpful. Or if you're the leader of a church and you have several families coming that might not contact me, you could send on behalf of your entire church and say, we've got 3 families coming, 10 people, or whatever. It will be very helpful. What I would like to do is set up an email thread, also a Facebook group message thread, and also a WhatsApp thread for just the people that are here for the soul winning event. It'll be a lot easier to send out communication and try to get things as organized as possible. So once again, the dates are February 19th through February 25th. That is Monday through Sunday. Now, when it comes to the location, I mentioned in a prior video that we have Manila and also Pampanga. We also have our church in Bicol. And so when we did our first missions trip in 2018, we didn't have a church at the time, so we didn't have any set thing that we needed to do or have set church services. Now things are a little bit different. So we have church services on Saturday in Pampanga and Sunday in Manila. I'm not planning to cancel church services for this event, and so that's why we want to be as organized as possible. Now, I mentioned that you could do some of your soul winning in Manila and also some in Pampanga if you wanted to. So let me be a little bit more clear about that. So I will be in Manila on Sunday with my family, February 18th. The start date of the mission trip is February 19th. We will stay in Manila from February 19th, which is Monday, through Thursday for soul winning. Give or take 1 day. It might be a slight change, but that's our plan, Monday through Thursday in Manila. And then Friday morning we'll go to Pampanga, and we'll be there on Friday and also Saturday for soul winning. And then we'll come up the next day on the 25th on Sunday in Manila for church service. And so what I said is you could be here for Manila or in Pampanga. Most of the soul winners are probably going to be in Manila. It would probably make the most sense for most people because there's going to be a lot of people that you know that are new IFB that are in Manila. If you wanted to also come to Pampanga, the best recommendation I would probably give is to let me know ahead of time. And what we can do is we can reserve vehicles for people that want to come down to Pampanga. And what you can do is come in a group down to Pampanga with other members, so the cost is not going to be that much. We would just need to know that ahead of time. We do know a lot of drivers. We would not be paying for the vehicles, but we could reserve them. And so if a few families said we wanted to come down to Pampanga for a couple days and see what it's like there, then of course that would be great. And the easiest way would be to have a reserved vehicle, and the people that have the vehicle can just pay for it basically. And so that's what I would recommend would be the best strategy. It would probably only be on average about $15 a person, maybe less, in order to do that, in order to have the vehicle to take you down if you're jointly sharing it with other people. And so, as I said, our family is going to be in Manila from Monday to Thursday, but there's going to be plenty of members from our church soul winning on the days we're not there on Friday and Saturday. So you can certainly still be there and be with the church family there. But of course, we have a responsibility for our church in Pampanga. So we'll be coming back down on Friday, and we're going to be soul winning at the church in Pampanga. Now, if you say, Brother Stuckey, I've researched and I prefer Pampanga to Manila, you're certainly welcome to spend your time in Pampanga. We will not have as many soul winners. I don't believe soul winning is as receptive in Pampanga, but there are also a lot of nice things to do in Pampanga, especially toward Clark. There's a lot of things you might be interested in doing, and so that is a possibility as well. In this video, I'm going to link possible hotels down below that you could choose to be stay at, and of course there's Airbnbs and things such as that. Now, when it comes to our main soul winning area, the plan is near Quezon Memorial Circle. In prior mission trips, our primary area was Rizal Park. It just doesn't seem to be as receptive as it used to as a result of COVID and other things, and so Quezon Memorial Circle is going to be our primary spot. And we're going to see how many people are a part of this. That's why I'd like you to let me know ahead of time, because if we find out 100 people are coming, we're going to definitely have to have a lot of backup plans for what to do. Now, outside of our soul winning in Quezon Memorial Circle, which is probably the best place for those with families, as it's very clean, there's lots of restaurants, it's organized. We're also planning to try to get into schools, prisons, volunteer foundations, charities, things such as that, and other unique preaching opportunities. And we're going to try to set up as many as possible. It's hard to see right now how many we will be able to have, but we're going to try to set up a lot. And so if you're here and you want to be a part of that, that's great. If we end up having a ton of soul winners, we might have to send people to different locations, but the primary meeting spot is going to be at Quezon Memorial Circle, so I definitely recommend getting a hotel near there. Now, that is not right beside our church, so when you come to the church services, you're probably going to need to get a Grab or a taxi to ride to the church service, but for our soul winning, that's probably our best spot. And so, as I mentioned, the dates are February 19th through 25th, Monday through Sunday. We have all-day soul winning every Saturday if you come before or you stay after the event. And then, of course, church services on Sunday in Manila if you're there early, which would be great. The other possibility you can have if you're staying here for several weeks, you can stay in Manila, stay in Pampanga. What you could also do, though, is head down to our church in Bicol. I personally really like Bicol. I think it's a beautiful area. I love the food. I love the atmosphere. And so if you're staying here for a while and you want to basically see some other parts of the Philippines and you want to be at one of our churches, I would recommend also going down to Bicol after the week of the missions trip. And so you have different possibilities. What I would say for most people, Manila is the primary area. There are certainly things that you can do in that area. So that's our primary soul winning spot, February 19th through 25th. As I said, I will link the address down below and the possible hotels and all of that pertinent information. But if you have any questions, you can directly message me on Facebook, or you can send me an email at vbcmanila@gmail.com, and I will get back to you about that. Anyways, I look forward to seeing you here in the Philippines as part of the mission trip. Thank you, and God bless.